Welcome to my YouTube channel, Tushari's Math Academy. Today I'm going to do the grade 10 English medium logarithms, part 1. Before we learn the logarithms, we must know about the indices, right? We'll first learn the rules of indices. Right. First rule is multiplication rule. Look at this, a to the power m into a to the power n. You have done this rule in grade 9. The first rule. A to the power n. When the bases are same, the powers are added. That is the first rule. Right. What is the division rule? Division, I'm just revising the grade 9 word. Division, subtract the powers. Because before we do the logarithm, you must know indices very well. Third rule. Power of a power. A to the power m to the power n. That is a, m, n. You multiply the powers. Here you add the powers, subtract, multiply. Next one, when you have a negative index, how to convert into positive index? 1 over a to the power n. Right? Or if it is at the denominator, you take it up. Always make the number opposite. Then you will get the positive index. The fifth rule is a to the power 0. Any number with 0 index, the value is 1. Those are the main 4 rules of indices. Right. We'll move to the other part. Right. Now this is where we jump from indices to the logarithm. Now look at this 64. 64 is, I can write in base 2 to the power 6. That is, this is in index form. This is in index form. How do you write in logarithm form? Log. Base is the base. You write it here, 2. Log base 2 of 64. Right? Logarithm of 64 to the base 2 equals 6. You write these numbers in logarithm here and there. You get the log form. How do you write in correct position? Always base is base. Log base. Logarithm of 64 to the base 2. Always base is base. Base equal to base of logarithm also. Equals 6. How do you read this? Logarithm of 64 to the base 2 is 6. Right? In general form, you can write, I'll get another example. 100 equals 10 to the power 2. How can I write in log form? Log base 10. 100, logarithm of 100 to the base 10 equals 2. Right? That's how you convert index form into logarithm form. Right. Now look at the general form x equals n to the power n. Logarithm of x to the base m. Normally write it here. M equals n. That's how you write in log form. We'll write the next part of that. We'll write the rules of logarithm. Rules of logarithm. Right. Look at this. Right? Like indices, there are some rules for logarithm also. Right. Log. Right. Log B, base is B, M into N equals, you can break into two pieces, log A, logarithm of M to the base A plus. Now multiplication I can break as addition. The base should be B. This is B, base. If this is base B, this is also base B, M, N. Right? That is the first rule, multiplication rule of logarithm. When you have logarithm multiplication, you can break as addition. Then division rule, you can break as M divided by N. M divided by N. What will happen? N, right? Then log base B, M, subtraction log B, N. Right. Third one, logarithm B, N to the power Y. When you have a power, you can take it out, like removing brackets. You can take Y out. The power you can take out. Y. Log B, N. Fourth rule is logarithm of A to the base A. If these two are equal, the value is 1. Fifth rule, log 10. If the base is 10, we don't need to write base 10. We can write log LG. When you see LG, you don't need to write the base. That is base 10. That is a standard form. If you write log, we have to write the base 10. Right? LG means base 10. Right. I assume you can understand the rules of logarithm. Now we'll do some sums using these rules. Right? Look at the first example. Right? Logarithmic term. How do you solve the logarithmic term using rules? Right. Log base 5. I'll do it here again. Log base 5, logarithm of 125 to the base 5. Now, how do you simplify this? Right? Now, to 125, I can write as 5 to the power 3. Index form. Then according to third rule, I can take 3 out. According to third rule, I can take 3 out. 3 log 5, 5. 3. What is 3? 3 and what is 5 and 5? Logarithm of 5 to the base 5. That is 1. 3 into 1, 3. That's how you find the value. That is the logarithmic term. Now we'll go to logarithmic expression. Right. Now look at this. This is called logarithmic expression because this has more than one term. Right? More than one term. So there are 3 terms. We'll see how to simplify this. Now log base 10. Right? 5 into that. This plus. Then I can combine as multiplication. If it is multiplication, you can break as addition. If it is addition, you can combine as multiplication. This subtraction, you can write as division. Now you can cancel inside this 20, 100. Logarithm of 100 to the base 10. 100 you can write as power of 2. Then you can take 2 out of 10 to the base 10. Logarithm of 10 to the base 10. These are same, that is 1. 2 into 1, 2. Right. Now we go to a logarithmic equation. Logarithmic equation. I'll do it here. Now this is an equation. I combine them. Log base 10x, subtraction is division. Here log, I can combine 64, subtraction is division. Now, when it comes to log, you can cancel log, right? Without log, you can write x over 2. You can cancel logarithms at a time only for 2 logarithms. Right now, one child can see, I can cancel this and this and this and this. You can't do like that. Okay. You can cancel when you have 2 logarithmic expressions only. 64 divided by 4 is 16. Then x equals 16 into 2. That is 32. Very simple logarithmic equation. That's how you solve the logarithmic equation. Yeah. I assume you can understand this lesson very well. Now, next part is logarithm part 2. This part is logarithm part 1. Right? Next time we'll do the logarithm part 2. Subscribe my channel and thank you for watching my video.